I don't know. I don't even
because
use
you're a
it.
Jew. You think it's a Jewish thing? They think you know
Reset your
already who's gonna win.
password.
It's not fair for you to. It's not fair for you to bet. You guys shouldn't be allowed to do the stock market either,
What? Why not?
or bet on the weather.
What if you could bet on the weather?
I bet that would open a lot of doors you wouldn't want to. If you could bet on the weather, there'd be a lot of people losing money. Jews would not be. That would not be good.
What if you could bet on the news coverage? Yeah,
Like
500
what?
on
I
support
bet,
for Israel.
I bet death and rape on the news coverage.
FanDuel. I want to bet on the Redskins to win it all because they're definitely going to beat the Bucks
What?
right now.
Okay, well, stop saying stuff like that. I'm trying to find the game as we speak.
My friend just texted me. He said he bet $100 on the Redskins to win it all, and if they do, he gets like $13,000.
So?
Not bad. Since
What do you mean not bad? You're just saying
since
numbers.
it's gonna happen.
Let's go see what the odds are.
Well, that's what I can't fucking find it. That's why I said
What
I
are the-
wish they had a search.
Welcome to 69th Amendment Podcast. This is I know you
The
guys
only podcast where I risk it all.
if I was gonna say that, it'd be like all my $73. It's slightly more than that. I'm trying to find DraftKings. Okay, there
I
we
have
go.
to put in my social security number to fucking
To gamble, yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so that way in case you lose, they'll take your fucking house. They need to know who you're.
Yeah, instead of gambling, I should just.
Oh, this is gay.
buy
They're
stock
not the
of this.
favorites. They're the underdog, dude.
Who is?
The Redskins.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're not going to win.
The Bucks are favorited, not by much. It's pretty much even.
Yeah, when I was looking, it was like both were negative odds.
No, the Commanders. Well, it looks like it shifted, but it might have shifted just because of the odds. Anyway, do you gamble? Do you bet a lot?
No.
I don't like betting.
Why not?
It's the one vice that I just don't understand. I like poker. Why are you laughing?
Because you like all the other vices. You're
Yeah, the other one you get all fucked
like,
up.
you know, touching a kid.
That's not like a.
I get it.
Hold on, that's not a vice. It's not like a.
That's not a vice.
I wouldn't. It's maybe a vice president. No, it's not a. It's not like a listed vice.
What are the?
It's
listed-
a loophole.
Yeah, it's actually
Touching a
fine.
kid's a loophole.
They should have put it in the 10 if they didn't want me to do it.
Yeah, I mean for real. You can get out of court like that.
Super Bowl, I found it.
If you get a parking ticket, and then you should have a picture of the sign and it doesn't say it.
Yes.
Like if you don't have a no trespassing sign, you can get away with it. And if you don't have a no touching kid sign, it's not a vice.
Okay. I buy that. And I will do it.
I hope you lose. I hope whatever you're doing right now.
Hold on.
It's crazy to
better-
me that like it's like, oh, let's record, and then he waited
$59.09.
waited till we turned on the microphones to start.
I
placing
started
a
this
bet.
process before you turned on the microphones. You just turned them on before I finished. All right. $59.09 on the Redskins to win the Super Bowl. I mean the Commanders to win the Super Bowl.
They'll always be the Redskins.
And I win like $5,000 if I get it. So and if I don't, then I've simply made I don't know, Jeff Bezos richer. Who owns fucking
Yeah, probably one of them for sure. My friend just sent me a text from DC. He was behind a woman who still has her license plate says Kamala.
like her vanity plate?
Mm-hmm. Like her plate says Kamala.
The L is a 1 because someone else already took that.
No, she's the one, dude. She got it.
Wow.
Now that might be her. Unfortunately, that might be her name.
It might just be her name.
I don't think so though. I don't think you do that. But it's like if she like you must. That's like the same thing that Hillary had. It's like that delusional like, yeah, this isn't gonna bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
It's like no, she got mopped.
That was my I forget. I think it was my dad was saying in who was it? Like who was the guy? John Kerry versus George Bush.
Okay.
He was like, I could tell Kerry was gonna lose because
His long face, his Halloween mask face.
because people were taping the bumper stickers to their back windshield instead of putting them on,
So they could take it off.
Yeah.
John Kerry was like a puppet of a human.
Yeah.
He was a real skin suit.
Well, he had all of the like on paper. He checked a lot of boxes.
He was just such a weird guy.
Yeah.
That's like the people. It's the what was it? Who did JFK debate? And they were like, oh, if you watched it, Nixon.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
I
know,
didn't know
just
which he ran for president.
Okay.
There was more than one.
I don't know. I assume there was only one because of the whole
Yeah. No, wait.
the whole getting his head blown off thing.
Maybe there was only one.
I don't know, but someone lost a debate where it was like, oh, the handsome guy. Maybe it was Reagan.
Yeah. No. It was Nixon. I know which one you're talking about because it was the first televised one, and
It's just ugly people have it bad.
yeah. But then he ended up getting in there anyways.
We've had this conversation. Like, what would it be like if you were ugly? Who were we
Yeah.
talking to when we said that?
I don't know.
Well, you know, but I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
I'm fat.
Yeah. Is that why you're wearing the jacket today?
I've gotten fat. I can acknowledge I've gotten fat.
You were a little chunky the other day. I came in and touched your belly, and you
I don't
didn't-
like
you
that.
didn't like it at all.
No, I'm a fattening. I'm in a fattening right now. It's not like my weight goes up and down.
Mm-hmm.
But at least there's no exercise for your face, Eric.
Yeah, we'll see. Just give it time.
You get laid though, despite you're a real test case for me. It's really like you've really shown me that there must be inner beauty. Because of you, it's like there's no way that inner beauty doesn't exist if Eric.
I'm a type. Also, look, you wouldn't.
You're a type?
Yeah. Also, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah,
it's
gay. I don't.
like-
Yeah, type 2.
Look, why don't you get those?
C.
Get the fucking.
Hold on, type C.
What is that?
Hepatitis.
Oh, okay. All right. Type 2 diabetes.
Damn. I said it first. I mean, I set myself up for that one. I've gotten fat. I'll get skinny again. It goes like that.
You always say that, and then you just remain.
But it did.
Exactly. The
I
same.
did. The last time we did
Never
this was
been
when
the
we were.
same.
The last time we did this was when we were in the first apartment,
Yeah.
and I got in great shape.
Oh.
Yeah.
What shape? What was the shape? Round?
You're a comedian.
You don't like it?
You're gonna be in Pittsburgh on the 22nd. With
Yeah, I am. And I'm gonna bring up you, and everyone's
better
gonna be like,
not,
well, "Who
dude.
the fuck is that?" And then he's this
Oh,
fat
that's
guy,
pretty
and they're
good.
like, "Oh, I can picture it."
Yeah.
Well, you just need those
Trying to figure out who you like, what you look like, who you
the
look like.
TikTok shoes that like boost you 3 inches.
You
that-
think
you
you
could-
think it's a height thing?
I think it's a height thing.
I carry fat well, but it's not. Yeah,
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
yeah.
you do. You do. You look.
But
good.
I've been fat most
Yeah.
of my life.
Yeah.
So the times I've been yoked, which there's evidence of.
Mm-hmm. Where?
It just goes up and down on the internet. There's no evidence of you being handsome.
Yes, there is.
Always though,
Right
even
here.
even when I was going through when we did that show where I had to go through your stuff, it was still like this gangly, awkward kid, and there were still women.
That's
There's all the
true.
pictures with girls,
I know.
and you were just like a weird, gangly.
Big
You are a
fat
type,
titties.
especially now.
Yeah.
Women have never liked
Well,
more
I was-
ugly gay men.
I
Ugly-
was
You're
I
not-
was
I have
far
always-
more ganglier. Like
you were far more
yeah,
ganglier.
I
Yeah.
was and like I was all weird.
Yeah, you did. You definitely. You're not. You're a type.
Yeah.
You're non-threatening. That's always been my. Non-threatening is like but it's silent threat.
Little do they know.
Yes. Yeah. Much do they know now. Big do they know. No, I don't. You're non-threatening. I'm terrifying to a woman. They look me in the eyes, and I'll be like,
I know,
You
but
just-
you like that.
no, I'm scared. It's like, I'm scared though.
I know, but
That's like what
this
it is.
Your
It's not
defense
a-
mechanism.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. You're like, yeah. If you couldn't, you went and got this neon baseball hat to like
It's
look
not
more
neon.
trashy.
This is neon to you?
Yeah, it's like purple with shiny.
People love this hat. This is a great hat.
Who loves this hat?
JP McDade complimented. Almost everybody.
Okay,
Almost literally everybody. 90% of people.
I don't.
4 out of 5
I
dentists.
don't buy it.
You wouldn't buy it. You're right.
I don't buy it.
You should buy it. Cover up that fucking
No, this luscious
John Lennon fucking.
John Lennon.
I don't know. It's very.
Oh, you mean the guy
It's
who
just a
was
lot of hair.
who
It's
was so cool he could beat his wife
no, you have
and still get away with it?
Yeah.
That's
you have like a John Lennon
don't talk
character, but
about
a
that
Paul McCartney face.
not enough. Paul McCartney had the better face. He's so handsome.
You think Paul McCartney's handsome?
Yes.
No, dude.
Yes. Oh, who do you like? Ringo? Faggot?
Maybe George, the unsung hero.
George also handsome, but that mustache was terrible.
George over Paul for sure.
No, Paul's a handsome guy.
That's a retard. Yeah, you have to say that though.
No, I
'Cause
literally
you have
think
Paul,
that.
You have Paul face.
No, what are you talking?
You have to defend
Sound
the weird
off in the comments, guys.
Blow in the poll. Smash the like button. Boo, 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 boo.
I think it goes Paul, George, John,
Handsomeness?
Ringo. Yeah,
Ringo's the bottom of every value thing in the Beatles.
Yeah,
Ringo's
except
just
for like friendliness and affability. Like he would have kept doing it forever.
But that's just because he like is happy to be there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like what's Larry from the Three Stooges got to be upset about? Do you know what I mean?
Which one was he?
Yeah. he was the only
He
one.
wasn't curly and he wasn't low. The other
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, what do you get? Yeah, what do you got to be mad about? What's the Asian guy in the Black Eyed Peas got to be upset about?
True.
Like if he started making a stink, everybody like, get the fuck out of here. You can't say anything. So Ringo's just happy to be. Plus, he outlived all of them because it's like, who wants to kill Ringo? No one would be impressed.
I know. Yeah.
They'd just be like, everyone would be like, yeah. And then he turned himself into like a Dr. Seuss character. He's like a straight Elton John.
Yeah, that is. Honestly, he looks way better now than he did.
Ringo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Chaz Bono.
Yeah, like with like the sunglasses and the shaved head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a look.
Yeah, and he's got like the cuffs. And also it's like it's crazy that he just like outlived most of them.
Yeah.
So now it's just him and Paul. I mean most of them in 24, but it's just him and Paul and like they get to be the Beatles now.
Yeah.
And so he just like someone dies and he just gets bumped up and up. And now he's 2. He's number 2. He would never thought he would be the second Beatle.
And he is. Yeah.
You think it's a drummer thing?
Him doing interviews. I'm a Beatle.
I'm a Beatle.
Sure you are, Grandpa.
Did you watch that documentary of them and they're making it's called whatever the fuck?
Which one? Is there? I heard there was a new one, but
That's the one I'm talking about. It's
I didn't watch that
the
yet.
name of the documentary is the name of one of their songs, and it's this. They write the album, I guess.
N-Words in Paris.
Yes.
Did they do that?
Yeah, that was them. Remember when people thought Kanye put Paul McCartney on?
That was very funny.
As well.
Also, that song was really good.
I don't even remember what song it was.
It was like, I'm about 4 or 5 seconds from wildin'. They got Paul McCartney to say wildin'. It's so funny.
That's Kanye and Paul McCartney?
Paul McCartney, Kanye, and Rihanna.
What? Man, Kanye is really like persona non grata.
What do you mean?
Like Rihanna wouldn't do a song with Kanye right now, would she?
Maybe. I don't know. He is still a great musician.
I heard a lot of his stuff is like fucking AI now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like people are. I mean, I don't know.
I haven't checked in a while.
I only know because I watched the satisfying downfall of Kanye West videos on YouTube.
Why is that satisfying to you?
I'm not saying it's satisfying.
Why do you hate the blacks?
They're fine. I don't hate them. Hate's a strong word. I wouldn't use the word hate for anybody.
Uh-huh.
No, I like the blacks, but Kanye's like fucking buying.
I know. Here's
He's
the
like
thing.
buying nitrous oxide. Apparently, he's addicted to it. He has some celebrity dentist giving it to him.
Oh, I get that.
Of course you do.
Yeah, the like being I'm the greatest, like I'm the greatest, I'm the best there ever was. That is charming when you're not on top of the world. But then as soon as he gets to
The top of the world.
then it's like, well, shut up, dude. There's other people.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine if fucking like Jeff Bezos was
other
out there being like, I'm the best.
We the best, like Kanye. Like,
Yeah, we would hate
God.
him. Yeah.
I don't.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, he does call himself a god.
Yeah. I am a god. Hurry up with my damn croissant, which is
You
a
don't-
good line.
You don't think none of it is? You don't think any of it is mental illness?
Oh, it's for sure also mental illness.
It's like Britney Spears. Like, look at her. She's like
Well, that's-
naked dancing with knives on the
That's
internet.
the
Never,
patriarchy's fault.
and never.
So let's not.
I thank you for checking my privilege, Eric. I apologize.
Yeah, the knife thing is so wild. And there's
Wildly
still people,
hot, wildly sexy. She's still hot as fuck. It's still
No,
the
she's
crazy,
not.
The craziness
the
is
sunken
hot.
eyes. What are you talking about?
Yes.
No. I like a woman broken.
So look, there's a reason they have like pre-worn jeans.
Yeah.
You want them to fit. You want them to fit. You want them to have some durability, some movement. They can't be too stiff.
I wonder. Does that? I think that kind of makes me side with K-Fed now. You remember him?
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you want to hear a Kevin Federline song, go to YouTube and type in Popo Zao.
Say that again.
Popo Zao.
I don't know what that is. Those aren't words. He sounds like a revolutionary leader.
Hey Siri, play Popo Zao by Kevin Federline on YouTube.
Popo Zao's Magnificent
This is the song that he made after him and what's her name broke up. Popo Zao.
In Portuguese, it means bring your ass on the floor and move your ass. I wanna see a kitty and a little bit of pity. Wanna know where I go when I'm in your city. Girl, don't you worry about all the dough, cause the cat is coming straight out of the nose.
Do you still side with him?
Wait, yes, I do. Even more so. But I want to point out, I pulled up the lyrics on Rap Genius.
Boy, yo thing on
Have
me.
you know?
I don't know the lyrics. I've
No,
been
no. Do
shown-
you know Rap Genius though?
I know a couple of rap geniuses.
No, all right.
Anthony Fantano,
Rat is a website where
K-Fed, Tyler, the creator.
it's a website where where you like it breaks down like if there's like a triple entendre, everything you like
It's like AABBB.
you click on it and it'll like
Oh yeah.
pop up with like a Wikipedia article of what they're referencing.
Oh, that's
And it's
all-
like, yeah,
oh,
it's pretty
fuck.
cool. But his whole song has nothing highlight. Like, here's the only thing you can click on to get an explanation. And it says,
It's just
Popo Zao is slang for big butt in Brazilian.
wait. Hold. You're telling me Kevin Federline doesn't have fucking metaphors and similes and references?
Oh, hold up. I want to see this album art.
Pollo, it'll be on the pod.
Okay.
You'll see it.
Toyo yo thing on me, baby.
Baby.
Toyo yo thing on me.
Did you start a rap career?
Did I or would I?
Would you?
Yeah. If I thought I had the swag for it.
I'm just trying to watch the fucking Buccaneers game and I can't do it. Isn't that annoying?
It is.
should
I
just
got
be able
money.
to-
I got so much money riding on this game.
Would you want? Do you want to talk about anything? Should we talk about the?
Like what?
What's the stuff that's happened? We have Trump is coming back. There's
Trump is coming
aliens.
back. Yep. There's aliens.
Oh, the wildfires.
There's
What's up with the wildfires? I saw Malibu's pretty much gone.
good. There's not a better city it could have happened to, and it is tragic because, but also,
Yeah, it didn't happen sooner.
yeah. They angered God. It's just like Katrina.
Do you think it was all the gay stuff? Did you see the video of
I
the?
think it was all the alt comedy. it's gonna be Brooklyn next.
Take that, Kumail Nanjiani. Yeah, sorry, Jonah Ray.
Yeah, Jonah Ray's pretty funny.
I don't not like Jonah Ray, but he's in the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patton Oswald.
Team helping, guys. It's not just the arm. Like we said, Jaden Daniels, the only quarterback.
Play it on the TV.
Shut up, motherfucker! I'm trying.
Use Fubo Sports.
I can't. Does it have it?
Use NFL Sports. Use NFL.
This thing says it should be playing, so we'll see. Pour your thing on me, baby.
Did you see who was it? Fucking who's the guy? Kevin Spacey, but not him.
Kevin Nash,
No.
Tim Dillon.
6 Degrees of Kevin Spacey.
John Adam Myers.
No. Yes. No. Who's the 6 Degrees guy?
Hold on, what was the guy you said? But it was kind of him, but not him.
Kevin Spacey?
Okay, now I have to do Josh Adam Myers as Kevin Spacey.
Okay. Go ahead.
House of Cards. You get an ace. You get a heart. You get a diamond.
My wife's a bitch.
Oh, he's right a bitch. And that's comedy. And that's the funniest thing on the planet.
The
He could
rock
kill
and
me
roll
with one hand.
comedian.
He could kill me with one hand, probably.
Who? Josh Adam Myers?
Do you know him?
Yes. Also, you called him John Adam Myers, which I like better. John Quincy.
I know.
How about John Quincy
I know
Adam
what I did.
Myers?
John.
All
Quincy.
men are born with the right to pursue. Dude, what
John Quincy?
What did John Quincy
I don't
Adams
know what
do?
John Quincy Adams. I think
He was like the 3rd president or something.
he's like they named that fruit after him.
What?
A quiche.
Quiche? Is that a fruit?
I don't know. A quince.
Oh, yeah. A Quincy.
You quince
Oh,
orcha.
the Adams apple.
You quince orcha.
What?
You quince orcha.
You get?
The
Are you still doing Kevin Federline lyrics?
guano comes from Equinsu orcha.
That's a bird.
How do you know that? Yeah.
Because I saw fucking Ace Ventura 2.
That's what it's from.
Yeah, that's right. That's what everybody knows guano from.
Guano.
Which was a
That's where you that explains the abrasion on your palm. I watched that the other day with my family. That was like my favorite.
Oh, yeah, you went fucking home for the holidays?
I did.
Yeah.
I've been trying to really put an emphasis on my mental health because I'm getting fat. I mean, dude, I've been unhappy.
Yeah.
I mean, since a lot of people don't know, but it's like we were doing the podcast, and it's like we're kind of like we're doing stuff. We're doing stuff that I didn't know that we would get to do when we started comedy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like it's kind of like boring. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
not boring.
It does not make you happy.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I'm very. I wouldn't say I'm very unhappy now, but I definitely hit a phase with like everything we were doing here. What?
Can I tell you? This is unrelated. I mean, it's related.
Go ahead.
I was thinking about my suicide note the other day.
No.
Just drafting
Which
it
one?
in my head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was thinking about who I don't like that I could
You'll
I
all
could
see.
just blame it on him. I was like, who should I
Would you
put
do
in
that?
yeah. If I'm on the way out, I'll be like,
You know that's like taking someone with you, maybe.
good. I'll pick the right person.
I would choose Kyle Gillis.
No, Cal has never done anything to anybody.
Yeah, except for make me kill myself. How can you forgive that guy?
Yeah.
He made me kill myself. I don't know. He's just the first person I thought of. Not that I was thinking about him.
Yeah, I was just thinking about like how specific versus vague do you have to be for people to be like, what did he do?
Just name like the girl you're dating.
No, that's not.
No, you name the guy. You name like a person, but then you like vaguely reference. Yeah, and you did that thing with Maria. People are like, what did he cheat on her? Yeah, my parents. What did he do to his parents? Also, no one's going to see the suicide note.
No, but it'll make its way around in the scene.
You have to post your suicide note on Facebook now.
I'm gonna do it as a reel. It's gonna be Hopecore. It's gonna be me reading it.
Luigi Mangione it. If you don't post your suicide note on social media, you're a real pussy, dude.
For sure, Luigi is not the guy, though. Can we just say that?
He isn't. Yeah, you're right. He's not that guy.
Oh, who is
That's what
Tyler?
Tyler is that guy.
Oh my God, I'm really that
Do you like that? I love that song. Ugh.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know. I discovered Tyler
That's
like a
fine.
week and a half ago.
Yeah.
I've always liked it, but I think I don't know why I appreciate hip hop so much. Kendrick's new album has like really helped. It gave me a reason to get into it, and then I was like, I don't know. I like GNX a lot, and then I was like, oh, okay. I listened to that. That's like one of the first albums I've ever like turned on and listened to the whole thing like in order, and just let it play.
Damn.
I know, dude.
Yeah, you don't.
That was
seem
the
like
other.
you
No,
would
that
ever
was
do
the other
that.
album.
What? Which one?
Damn.
Oh, damn. That's a good album.
Yeah.
That is a good album. You know, his best album is Section 80. That's the best
I
one.
don't know that one.
That's the best one.
I like Tyler now. All Tyler's albums are great too. He's really like Kanye. I don't know that nobody wants to fucking give a shit. What were we talking about before that? Your suicide note? Oh, depression, mental health.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do stuff that's fun. Like we did a couple episodes, but I don't think we were having fun. This is more fun than I think I had with those fucking skanks that we had on. How bad is it? We have 2 women on in a row and just never put out the episodes.
I thought one of the episodes was fine.
The other one was the other one wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt uncomfortable in the room, but it was fine.
That is fine.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cares.
I get then why do it? Why do a podcast if nobody cares?
Because it's fun to get my thoughts out.
No, not
so
about
you'll
that.
hang out with me.
Were you upset that we went to Comedy Village the other day?
Yes, I was.
Why? Why didn't you just come?
Because ask me.
That's
I
such a
didn't-
gay attitude.
No, well,
Well, that's right. How would you know where we were? Yeah.
Yeah, and I like went to I got home from work and took a nap and woke up to do the podcast, and then you're like, oh, I'm at Comedy Village with Dan,
I thought we had.
and it's like, oh, the funniest man in the world. You're hanging out with
He's getting better too.
Dan works with them.
He did kill it. He did
Did
kill. Yeah, he did really well. He did really well.
All right.
And it wasn't like there was someone else there that was. I'll not get into it. But one of the bartenders told someone that their set was like a eulogy. And I started laughing, and the bartender got riled up and really just started digging in. She was like, "Yeah, I was trying to pour the ice and trying to wait for a laugh, but there were none." So I had to sit it up here, and the ice kind of melted. I was like, "Oh fuck, dude." Apparently, she had worked at. She was a young girl, but she had worked at Caroline's before. But she was like, it was Ray DeVito. She's ripping him a new one. Someone else said fine, but I won't say who. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't planned. Dan was just like, "Do you want to come out?" I was like, "Yeah, sure."
That's
I gotta
fine.
start doing stuff that's fun. This
Yeah.
whole thing is a pain in the ass.
I'm gonna go to
I
do
can't make
I wanna
POV
do
sketches.
things.
Like what?
Like not go to a comedy club. Like I want to go to I want to go to that indoor surfing place in New Jersey.
What's the Mall of America?
Yeah.
Is it in there?
Or yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Just being sarcastic.
Or or
A
like,
lot of Hasidic Jews in there.
is there?
Yeah.
How do you know? You've never been?
Yeah, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have. We
When?
went there. We went there on the way back from on the way to DC. Me and Sarah. We had to on the way to my brother's wedding. We had to stop
so
there.
just another thing you did without me. It's fine.
Well, we barely walked through it. It was fucking. We had to get clothes. That's so funny.
I went to it used to be the biggest mall in the world in Edmonton when we was doing shows out there.
In Canada?
Yes, and it sucks. It was so bad. Like they're like, we have a water park, we have a miniature golf place, there's a racetrack.
Just a bunch of moose walking around?
No, it was here's what bothered me is like, they're like, and it all closes at 2.
Yeah,
Like, what are you talking?
we all
about?
go to bed up at 2 up here.
Yeah, like what's happening?
Oh, but you guys aren't even till 5. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, late night guy, party guy here.
Oh, party guy.
Oh, you got a party guy. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, we're just
when
we're
do you
just plain old folk here. Sorry.
Oh, when do you eat? 4 p.m.
Whoa. Oh man. Yeah, we're just plain folk, have our dinner at noon. We're in bed by 2:30.
Rise with the sun, go to bed with the sun.
Yeah, I'm waking up. I have to work the graveyard shift tomorrow. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Whoa, man, you must be beat. Do they have like a sun thing where it's like, I know this is a stupid question.
Well, it is like really north.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, there was
Oh.
it was. But wait, I was there.
Every time I say like a fact when around you, I'm like, I have to like pray that I'm not like in the middle of my sentence. I'm like, please don't let this be retarded.
Well, I don't know how you don't know so many things.
I know a lot of things.
You don't
I know-
so many things.
I know a ton about like the things I know about,
yeah.
and I know nothing about anything else.
But when you hear stuff, don't you just remember it?
Yeah, but most of the things I hear are like interrogation videos, and body cam footage.
So you,
And I know about editing.
so
and,
you
like,
know that
comedy.
you're only required to roll down your window enough to facilitate the transfer of a license.
I know I don't have to. I know I don't have to roll down my window because I'm a sovereign citizen, and I'm traveling, not driving. And if they want to get me out of the car, they're gonna have to bash my window open with their baton and drag me out.
I will say when I was there, it was like summer, so it was like really nice. Like it was sunny till like 11 p.m., which was great.
Ugh.
No, it was fantastic.
Why?
I don't know, because like you come out of because if you're a night person already, to get sunlight's really nice.
But then, if there's a night person, there's no night. What the fuck?
But it's not about I don't know. Night
When does the
person
sun
is
come up?
also really early.
No. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, so you can
How
wake.
much night is there?
Not a lot.
So why would you want to be a night person? You mean a
no,
later?
no.
You mean like I'm awake later and it's easier
Yes,
for me?
yeah.
No, I like dark. I like the cover of darkness.
Why?
Say cover of darkness.
Cover of dark.
Put on your hood and say cover of darkness and tell me it doesn't feel good.
My Luigi hood.
That is a Luigi hood.
I know.
You look like if Luigi shot like
Cover of
the
darkness.
CEO of Sephora for not calling him back for like making women bitches or something.
There's fungus in the samples.
What is that?
That's why you don't use the samples of Sephora because there's like
You look like a guy like a med tech who would be like, "There's fungus in the samples." Like Edward Snowden, like a biochemist, like in House of Cards. Yeah, you look like Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden tell.
How about Edward Snowden? The government has not cleared my roads. I'm stuck. Because he's snowed in.
I get it. You should have to get out of the country for that. I propose a trade for that joke. They look the same. Nobody would know. That poor guy, man, did so much and nobody gives a fuck.
Who?
Him and Julian Assange.
Oh, Edward Snowden?
Yeah, no one gives a shit what they did.
I don't know. There's people give a shit, but they have no power.
But nothing will. What happened to that lawyer that the Exxon that went to jail for trying to sue Exxon?
It's sad in a new way. It's
What,
really
is he still
sad.
in prison? Is he still in jail?
No, but okay. So all right, this
I mean,
guy who Exxon imprisoned, Steve Donziger.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, for anyone who doesn't know, so he sued Exxon, or I think it was Chevron, which got bought by Exxon, so it was all mixed up together. But he sued them for purposely dumping toxic waste into the Amazon River and then telling the natives that it was filled with milk and vitamins, and then they all this is real, they all like fed their chickens with the water to get the milk and vitamins, and then they all got cancer. And so he sued them. He won $13 billion. Chevron just stopped doing business in Ecuador to get out of paying it.
Wow.
Blah blah blah. There's a bunch of international court cases. They basically sued him in the U.S. They sued the environmental lawyer, locked him up, got him on house arrest, blah blah blah. He had to serve the whole sentence.
How long?
Years. I don't know.
In house arrest?
Yeah. I think a little bit of it was in jail, and then he got transferred to house arrest during COVID. I forget the details.
Why is it said in a new way?
Okay,
Let me
because
get a thing real quick. But talk.
well, he got out,
Okay.
but without any servicing of, like, there was nothing. Like he just had to serve the whole thing. Like, so he just did the whole thing, unjustly imprisoned, blah blah blah. And then his new thing was like to get Biden to pardon him,
Okay.
even though he'd served the sentence, but just an acknowledgement that it's like, hey, this was fucked up.
Pardon him, like post whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like on his record.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not for that reason, but
yeah, but just
yeah,
like an admission that it shouldn't have happened.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's some legal reasoning of like getting.
Oh, we should pardon OJ. Post mortem and post.
But now Biden's clearly not going to do that. So now he's moved on to just like trying to maintain his social media presence. Yeah, and that's how it's sad in a new way.
No.
yeah. So he's trying to like every time there's a new thing that happens, he's posting about that, trying to be like,
No.
yeah, it's real sad.
That's the saddest. We're all.
I know.
It's so fucked.
yeah.
Because how are you gonna get attention if you're not on social media? Like, you have to. Someone has to put you like in the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
I guess you can be in the zeitgeist and not have a personal account, but someone has to put you on there for people to know about you. But it's just like a thing of if you're privacy or if you're not in. I don't know. It just it means we're all chasing fame.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I say that all the time and it sounds bitter, and part of it is from a bitterness place. But it's like when I thought about comedy, it was like, oh yeah, public speaking is like everyone has a fear of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like now everyone's like,
That's not public speaking.
I know, of course, it's literally the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do it in private.
And now they have AI things where it's like you just
Which-
say stuff and they replicate you doing it. Like, you don't
Yes.
even have to do it.
That's also how we end up with some of the best content in the world. Is like a person being on their own with no feedback, and they're like, they spend time editing it. They're like, I really nailed it, and then they put it up, and it's just like, it's like a guy like,
There's such a thin line between like
dude,
a
I saw
schizophrenic and like a Down syndrome like kid dancing.
I saw this girl I used to work with at a restaurant in Virginia years
Mhm.
ago, making her first foray into social media today.
Today?
yeah, I just saw this
Can
video.
you give her a fake name?
um,
What's your fake first name?
Jadley.
Congrats, Chadley.
She was doing like a cooking video.
Of course, it's always cooking.
Yeah. Where she doesn't show the food at all.
No.
It's her
Is it
talking.
like an encounter?
And yeah, you can see her hands are doing something, but she's just like, and she's like, she's not giving a recipe either. She's like, like sometimes if you want to put oil on it, you can, and if you don't have to. It's
Oh,
like,
man.
on what? Put oil on what?
People without any literacy is like social media or internet literacy is cringe. But I'm trying to. I mean, who's the real asshole? Them for living their life and like not knowing how to like get the right
Yeah.
angles and caption it correctly, and like, or us for being like,
Well,
it's like they're not. But have we not pursued our ego professionally?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know that I'd be the guy trying to like, why cook? Like, why people feel the need to like, they want to be on the internet
Yeah.
and they want to be valued on the internet. They want those numbers. You want dopamine. It somehow equates to some social status that doesn't actually exist. But you can say that the social status doesn't exist, but it's starting to, like, for real.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, the internet
And
is
it really
becoming
does.
the real life.
It does matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there is like direct impact you can have with it.
I think that in our case, as far as like comedy goes, it's going to be less and less, just because I feel like so many people are hitting. Well, TikTok, if that goes, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But the numbers people are getting are like like random people that do whatever are catching up to people that have been like grinding with real content, writing, It's like anyone just has like, you have a viral moment, like it's just like a fat guy with a shirt that doesn't fit all the way, like saying something in a weird voice, and everyone's like, "Oh, that guy's Hawk Tua now. He's the
Those
new
fucking
Hawk Tua."
Costco guys.
Yeah, boom, boom. Sorry about your dead mom. Boom.
Yeah, we give her 5 booms, which is that's awesome. That's hilarious.
5 booms is pretty generous.
That's a lot of booms. Yeah,
That's a generous offer.
the double
for
chocolate chunk cookie doesn't get that many booms.
It gets 1.
Yeah,
I
means that dead mom tasted 5 times better.
I think you'd get 2 dooms if you died.
Me?
Yeah, probably.
What?
I would blame the Rizzler if I killed myself. I'd blame Hawk Tua. I would say I lost all my money in a Hawk Tua coin.
Oh, that would be fun.
And then people would be like, yeah, right, he didn't have money.
Well, the key with a suicide note, like intentional blaming,
Okay.
you have to, like, you can't aim too high because it'll wash off them. Like, I can't take down, like, Renee Zellweger.
You could take down. That's a good name.
All right.
You're right there.
How about Renee Zell? Never mind.
Okay. I got it. If they were going to if they were going to make a biopic about her 2 years ago, then maybe.
Tyler Perry presents Renee Zell.
Renee Zell, dude.
I was having a very fun time the other day at work, not working, but just imagining that Harry Potter was about like a kid who talked black, and then Hagrid comes and he's like, "You're a wigger, Harry.
You're a wigger, Harry.
You're a wigger, Harry, and a thumping good one too." He's like, Hagrid, stop playing on my shit."
All your bits are like, hey, man, quit fucking on my shit, dude. Hey, come on, man.
And like,
It's your job ass.
and he goes to like a private school, but then they send him to the Bronx instead. Instead of Voldemort, it's just like the principal.
LeVar Baltimore. My son's the best basketball player there ever been.
Yeah, instead of
My shoes fall apart and my shirts are made of tissue paper. You see how bad his merch was? LeVar Ball. Big baller brand. Do you remember that?
No, I
Do you
don't
know who LeVar Ball is?
Yeah, I sort of know who he is.
He was like the old dad.
Yeah.
And then he had the LaMelo and Lamar or whatever the fuck. He had 3 sons. But he was like the guy that talked. He like wouldn't let them talk.
Yeah.
And he just like made it all about himself and said he could beat Jordan in a one-on-one. And it was all for publicity. And then he tried to start a shoe brand, and they would like fall apart. Like his kid got injured from wearing their shoes, I think.
Wait, weren't they in the NBA?
I'm almost positive. Yeah, LaMelo's still. He's on the Lakers with LeBron.
Oh.
He's good.
Did he
LaMelo's the only one that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Anyway.
other ones were just there.
Yeah, but my point was they're black.
Okay.
Anyway, LeVar Baltimore. He who shall not be named.
Instead of he who shall not be named, it's the word that he shall not say. but Harry says it, so they all respect. They're like, "Oh,
We
he's
should have
not.
started
He's
this
not
part.
afraid."
He's got a pass.
Oh my god!
Who gave him the pass?
him and Dumbledore say it, and all the other Wiggers are afraid to say it. That's why he's the chosen one.
They're Eminem and the Professor.
Yeah.
Do you think Professor said the N-word? Probably a lot. The basketball player and one.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
You don't have shorts that long and not say the N-word occasionally.
No, and you don't get that much love from black people without starting to think you can.
But you could. There was a time when you could.
That's what.
What's the deal? Not being able to say it anymore. You could, you can't. Who makes that decision? It's a word. You shouldn't say I can't say it, because I could. But I won't say it.
I won't say it.
Yeah. He's
But
got a
I could say it.
That's his thing. All right.
Oh, but I can say Nubian. Seems
Nubian.
worse to me.
Jerry's much less subtle than mine.
He doesn't talk like that at all. But it's a more accurate impression. Ah!
It's like when people do Leno and they're like,
Yeah. That's a better Leno
yeah,
than doing Leno.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Norm is the fucking hey, fucking hey. Yeah, the N-word's fun.
Through blood and guts.
You could say it though. When we were growing up, like there was if you were like in, people really didn't give a shit. Maybe I'm wrong. I used it pretty often with my black friends. Like it was never like it wasn't.
Interesting.
There was I can't remember like when it when it like definitively stopped.
Uh-huh.
Sometime in high school, I think.
Yeah.
But it was just like we used to fight and like yell at each other and be like, this motherfucker, this one.
Would
Yeah,
they
it's
also
like-
call you the N-word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't think about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what. I can't remember like when it was. I don't know. You think I'd remember? I only just stopped saying it like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. That's so recent. You should still remember when it's
One of
up.
my friends. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. No, I don't know. I don't know when. I guess high school. Eminem, somewhere around the Eminem. When Eminem stopped being good, that's when that's when all the black people were like, man, enough.
yeah.
Eminem really was giving us all a pass for a while, and then it turned to MGK, and they were like, no, not the guy with the nail polish.
MGK sucks. I hate him.
He couldn't get us across the finish line. We'd still be saying it if it was someone had picked up the torch. Now all we have is Jelly Roll.
Well, there's
We had Action Bronson,
somebody might come along.
Jack Harlow. We had Mac Miller for a little bit, but it's been too much of a gap.
Chet Hanks. He's gonna do
Does
it.
he rap?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Probably just in his bathroom. Yeah.
He for sure raps,
He
but I don't
has
know.
rap.
I don't know if he puts things out.
Yeah, he has rap.
He for
Chet
sure-
Hanks has a studio.
Yeah, he has an entire studio.
Yes.
And you know he's tried to bond with his dad in there.
Could you imagine?
Tom Hanks being like, "What are you working on?"
I just like his dad, his son, like trying to give his dad a CD while his dad's like watching TV or something. Dad, please, if you just give me, if I can just have a $500,000, I swear to God, it's gonna be great. Just listen to it. I was like, no, Chet, I can't do it. Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I feel so bad for
No,
Chet.
Chet, I'm trying to land this plane upside down.
That doesn't happen in the movie.
I think I combined that and Flight. Flight, they did upside down.
That would be awesome. Because that whole movie's about like, did you do the right thing, saving those people?
I never saw Sully.
It's the whole thing. It's like the plane gets hit, and then he lands it safely in the Hudson, and the whole movie is him on trial by the FAA, and they're like, "Why didn't you go back to the airport?" And he's like, "Listen, you weren't there."
He's like, he couldn't get it back because he couldn't get it to the airport, right? That's like he's like saying like
he was like, "The river's right there."
that's what Rob has a great joke about how it's between
Yeah,
they made
yeah,
the decision
yeah.
between the river and New Jersey and
Yeah.
he made the right decision.
He made the right choice. Yep. Yeah.
That's a good line. That's a great joke.
Wow, I haven't written a goddamn joke in a year.
But the bar's so much lower. Don't you see people like you watch these people's Instagram clips and it's like music lyrics are weird. It's like baseline
I'm so
premises.
sick of that premise.
But
I'm so-
baseline premises are now like getting like general audiences don't understand that that's like not that creative. Of a thought.
Shaggy, what? She caught you fucking on the counter? And your response is, it wasn't me? That's not going to work.
That's like something I like wrote down my first year of comedy. Like
I know, that's
about that song.
So many, really?
Yeah,
About that.
yes, yeah. It wasn't my angle. Was like, could you imagine your boy, like your dumbass boy, being like, "Just say it wasn't you." It's like, what? No, you say it wasn't you. But analyzing a lyric, yeah.
I know.
It's the same thing as being. It's Joe Rogan's
what,
bit.
What
of
do you mean your teacher didn't believe in you? Sounds like a bad teacher, Biggie.
Yo, you know what'd be great as men? What if we were gay, but we didn't have to have sex?
Yeah. Oh, that would
so
be
big.
yeah.
Oh man.
Honestly, I
that'd be
think
awesome.
gay people have it great.
Yeah,
I kind of wish I was gay.
I kind of wish I was gay. If it wasn't for all the sex. Good one, idiot. You fucking idiot. It's just, but that's like, you understand that's like a lot.
Hey, the 1980s called. They said, fuck you.
Gallagher's rolling over in his grave.
That would be funny. Oh, yeah. What about
I think the bar's lower.
Edgy Gallagher?
Edgy Gallagher.
Yeah. No, there's
Still
only one.
smashes a watermelon, but
That's exactly what I was going to say.
now he's wearing a Klan robe.
No.
The mustache is on the outside.
I was gonna say he's just looking at a black guy, just making eye contact.
He still smashes the watermelon, but only in black rooms.
He's getting angry.
Yeah. But then the black guy grabs the watermelon at the last minute. No, I can't. I can't let you do that. I would pay money to go to a Gallagher show and pay one of my black friends to save the watermelon.
Does he still do shows? Probably, right? He's not.
Him and his brother got into a massive lawsuit over Gallagher. Gallagher's using books so much he had a. I'm gonna butcher this story.
Wait,
But
I
he was
think I
getting,
know this.
Yeah, he was getting booked so much his brother started going out as Gallagher
Yeah,
too.
he gave him. Yeah.
And then they got into this big war about the branding or whatever the fuck.
That's crazy.
You should watch some some of the
Can you
Gallagher.
imagine going to see Gallagher too?
I would go see Gallagher too, especially now.
Now, yes. But some people went to see it not ironically.
Their comedy was I mean, even the one is still a guy smashing a watermelon.
I guess that's true.
Do you love Gallagher 1? Well, you're going to love Gallagher 2. He's got pineapples.
You'll love Gallagher too.
He's got pineapples. They're fucking flying into the audience. Please hurt. I'm 2. What do you want? I can't afford a smooth fruit. What about a guy who just squeezes oranges?
Okay.
What about Gallagher, but it's Gal-Lager. So it's a girl, and she just
Gallagher.
yeah,
Okay.
She mashes smaller fruits. 'Cause she just can't. It's a good.
No, she makes them into a nice sangria.
She just pinches. She just pinches grapes.
Yeah.
She just stomps on grapes with her bare feet and then lets me lick them off later.
Gallagher.
Do you get the foot thing?
No, I don't really get it.
I kind of get it. I think it's the same thing as an ass thing a little bit, or an armpit thing. I don't have the armpit thing. The ass thing.
What's
I think
the
everybody
armpit
loves
thing?
ass stuff.
Yeah, everybody likes asses.
Yeah, but it's no, it's just gross. I think it's a thing about the fact that it's a smelly bottom of the foot. It's disgusting. CW has a foot thing, and I don't understand it. But I think that's it.
It's weird.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
In my head, I can picture a foot that would be
No.
dainty and
No, in no way is a foot sexual to me at all.
But anytime I've seen a foot, I'm like, ugh.
Especially not my size 13 girlfriend's feet.
She's size 13.
That's just tall as
That's
fuck.
crazy.
I guess it's not that big for
That's
a woman or something. Yeah.
That's crazy.
She might be taller than you.
No.
Sarah?
No.
How tall are you?
Look, everybody who's taller than you isn't as tall as me, Scott.
I represent girl. Shut up, dude. I'm not that short. I'm a short king. How tall are you? Don't sit up straighter now.
6'3".
Because I questioned your height.
I'm tall.
Whatever, dude.
Let's see what's going on here. Who's got the ball?
I vanquished-
That was almost
I
$50.
vanquished Dan earlier.
What do you mean?
He liked a bad sketch, and then he tried to tell me mine was fine, and I was like, and he was like, yeah, it's fine, and I was like, you don't know what you're talking about.
What sketch did he like?
I can't talk about that. You'll see.
Have you been keeping up with?
Kardashians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Still
the-
horse.
The drama of Godfrey attacking Josh Semetsky.
What?
yeah. And Jamel Sirleaf. They did a sketch where the premise is, I don't think they would mind me saying, not groundbreaking. They're doing the thing that you hate, but we understand as people who want to be in the industry.
The algo sketch?
Yeah, it's like an algo.
Isn't it funny I put up those things and
Yeah.
the people just make them? And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I repost them. It's like, yeah, of course. I know what sketch you're going to write as soon as it comes out. It's not POV, what happens to a Christmas tree after Christmas.
Uh-huh. All right, not bad. I'm listening.
I mean, literally, it was like POV, like, what if Tinder had congestion pricing? What if...
the Christmas tree's bored? Just hanging out.
No, it's just a guy. It's all crap.
Uh-huh.
It's all like, we're this guy. Of course we...
That's the worst one.
Of course we... Suck my dick.
That's, of all of the viral premises, that's the worst one.
It's the laziest one, and my favorite part is when they do that and then they switch camera and the person hasn't started walking yet. It's like you can tell they edit it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they edit and they're like,
Yeah.
of course I'm That's what I hear. Boop, 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 boop.
Have you seen the one? It's like Suspect. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like,
But
I really like it.
Siminsky thing later after.
I really like it because it's these couples like get in fights basically. But the idea it's supposed to be cute, but it's like a person running and the other person's going like,
Oh yeah.
suspect, leaves the toilet seat up.
Yeah.
But then it always gets to like, suspect's a little close with her film class partner.
Hey.
And she's like, yeah, what? No, he's just a friend.
You believe those?
It depends on
Eric,
the
don't
vibe.
believe the internet.
It depends on the vibe.
They're not over. They're all fake.
It depends on the vibe.
Everything on the internet is fake.
I can read a vibe. Depends on the
People turn on their camera and cry multiple times.
Yeah, yeah, that's very true.
They
But you
cry.
can tell when they do that.
You can't though. It's just them being like, he called me her and I'm him and we didn't. It's usually the other way around. It's usually a man saying they called me. They called me a man. But it's like you didn't. Hold on. And even that is a hack premise of someone making fun of someone for filming themselves crying. Everything's hack now.
Yes, everything's been done.
What happened to Siminsky? What hack thing did they do that Godfrey's upset about?
They did a sketch of like how to like if you're a black guy who wants to feel safe who's sick of white people being scared of them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the new product. Hold a Starbucks cup.
Yeah.
And I guess like Godfrey did that as either a bit or a sketch, like,
I think I think he
10
has that on
years
stage
ago
for
or-
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I might have heard him do that.
So he started posting stories about them, being like, you can't steal jokes, I don't know. I didn't watch them. I just heard about this secondhand.
No, now I
Yeah.
have to watch him.
Yeah.
I
And
can't do it right now because we're watching the thing, but I will investigate. I like Godfrey a lot.
he
What
made I think he made a reel about them.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. But also I think he took it down because
No.
I'm pretty sure most people were like, what are you
Who
doing?
cares?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Who cares? Like, yeah, but he's trying to get it. Godfrey's a wild boy. He's a comic at the end of the day. He's so weird. Like, we're all fucking.
Yeah.
I love Godfrey. I know you don't like him.
I don't like him.
But the reason you don't like him is why, like, I understand that.
Yeah,
same
it has
reason I
nothing
don't
to
like
do
him.
with his comedy, which is good.
He is a genius, but
Yeah.
he just won't. He doesn't. To me, it seems. Look at that. Sit down, motherfucker, dude. Did you see that? Did you see how he threw the ball? You see how they pushed him back 15 yards and he had to throw the ball into the fucking.
Did the line of
Sidelines?
scrimmage change?
I didn't. You know what? That's a good point.
Yep.
How far are we into this podcast?
I don't know, but I'm checking my bet slip.
We're over an hour. We just hit an hour, so we can chill unless we want to talk about aliens, drones, Trump.
It's already old.
I guess the wildfires aren't, but I don't know that I give a shit.
I don't have any thoughts on it other than it's clearly like the result of climate change, and it's fucked up that they have like children in juvie forced as volunteer firefighters.
Well, they cut like the $20 million from the budget like the last 2 years. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I know. Yeah.
And then I don't know, all the right wing things I see. I'll watch like guys like Benny Johnson will pop up on my feed.
Who's that?
He's just like right wing super grifter, like fucking dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a guy who he fake laughs at stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be like, look at how like he was playing the Jimmy Carter funeral, and he was like playing the Kamala like sitting in front of Trump and Obama yucking it up.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Kamala's like turning around and like looking mad about it.
Have
you seen those clips?
No, I haven't. Well, I didn't see Kamala looking. I saw them like having fun.
There's clips of them laughing together and having a good time, and then there's a clip of her turning around and like looking at them and then being like she's clearly trying to hide it, but she looks
Good,
pissed. Yeah.
good fucking bitch.
And they're both like and then there's a clip of
You
Bill
wouldn't
Clinton,
get it.
Bill Clinton staring at her ass when she walks by to sit down.
Who, Kamala?
Yeah, I'll send you it.
That's awesome.
Someone put like "I believe in America," and it's like a zoom in, and then it's like a direct line to like her ass, like you could tell he's staring at it.
Yeah, I saw.
It's
dude,
like our People magazine. It's like, oh, they're just like us.
Yeah.
Except for they not like us.
There was somebody. What was it? Washingtonian probs. Do you ever follow that fucking thing? You probably
They do have probs.
Yeah, they do. They've got so many probs, but they like post. It's just like the most rich white liberal fucking Instagram account and / Twitter / everything. Because of course,
Yeah.
but they posted like a thing of like what's his face, Trump and Obama having fun together, and their take on it was like, now that's what a president should be like, is you have to be cordial. It's like, no, these are fucking,
They're talking about Obama or Trump?
they're talking about Obama.
Of course they're not.
Yeah. And they're like, even in the face of Donald Trump, you have to be able to be presidential. It's like, no, they're fucking rich assholes who both
they were
are
friends
on
before.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they
They're-
don't hate each other.
They were mad at each other, but they
Yeah,
don't hate each
yeah,
other.
exactly.
It's not. Yeah, they're both.
They
They
were
will both
probably-
win no matter what.
They were mad. Obama was mad at Trump until he like deported some people, and he was like, "Okay, I guess that." At the end of the day, we're more close than different.
Hey man, I thought you were gonna take down my cages. No man, but I'll never take down
No,
your
I'm
cages.
gonna fill up your cages.
I want to feel your cages, Obama. Obama, let me feel your cages. That's what they were saying to each other. But it's so funny. The left wing media is like, look at Obama extending an olive branch, and the right wing media is like, look at Trump in the face of the guy who tried to imprison him.
Yeah.
You guys, we're all retarded.
How about TikTok being shut down? Do you have any thoughts on that?
The bitter comic in me is like, good.
Yeah, that's a little bit how I feel.
Ha! Take that, lesbians.
Except I do have more followers on TikTok than
Take
anywhere
that,
else.
bisexuals.
So maybe
Everyone
it's
has
bad.
more followers on TikTok. All of us. It's harder, and the people are more retarded.
Yeah, but also they did keep like saying my account is suspended.
TikTok exists. Damn, the Redskins are getting fucking murked, dude.
No, they're not.
They're about to punt.
No, they're not.
Sorry, first drive, no bueno.
Watch
no
this.
bueno. Your offense does not.
Watch
look
this
bueno.
trick punt. Watch this. Calling it right now. Trick punt.
Huh?
Trick punt. Trick punt. They're gonna punt it backwards. Trick.
You're like a
Tricked you.
you're like a
Tricked
gir-
you.
you're like
We
a
went backwards.
girl who's never watched a football game before.
Trick punt.
How many points is a punt? Just 3. Be quiet.
I don't think you should be allowed to punt at all. I think that's a stupid rule.
And punt.
What?
You wouldn't. It's a reference. It's in my head.
Okay.
If anyone understands that, then I love you. It's
You
from
should
Opie
just-
and
you
Anthony.
should
It's
have
from
to go-
Maxwell.
You should have to go for it every goddamn down.
Yeah, like the XFL.
Was that one of the rules?
I don't know.
Okay. But you should.
Seems like something they would do.
Yeah.
They had it like their first, the way that they would, instead of kickoffs.
Also, some of the offensive line should get shields.
I think that they should be fatter. I
Yeah.
think they should have a weight minimum.
Yeah.
Should be like 300-400 for shields. I didn't listen. I'm sorry.
I think they should get.
Shields is great.
Some
I'm
of them should
sorry
get
I
shields.
screwed it past that.
And like,
And the quarterback should have a sword.
no, not a sword, but
Why? In
like
his other hand? The foam one. Like the people in the park, in Central Park.
no, but like,
Like role models.
you know what it should be? All right. Here's what it should be. You should have like a couple things you get to use once a game. Like the defense should get like a little trampoline that they get to use once. So they have to pick.
Someone
You know,
just
like,
snaps
no,
their
you
ankle
get
in
to
half.
you get to throw a fucking challenge
like-
play like once a game or twice a game or whatever. You should get a
And
trampoline.
Tom Brady's throwing his trampoline flag.
Yeah. Oh, looks like he's going over the line. This next one, and then yeah, that would be sick, dude. Man,
think
I'm
you should-
I'm really smart.
I think if someone like fucks up a play,
Mm-hmm.
like if they miss an like if they get beat on coverage or something like that, they should have to wear a dress for the next 3 plays.
All right, I think
Because a lot of these guys want to look cool. You know, they wear a lot of NFL players will like wear like thick gold chains, like Cuban link chains
Yeah.
while they're playing.
yeah, and they get fined for it too.
Do they really?
I think so.
And they just wear it anyway.
Yeah, they're like, I don't care.
I'm icy, bro.
Yeah,
You know, they have a syndrome because they wear helmets, so they think people don't know who they are. No, it's called CTE.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, people don't. Their faces aren't out there, so a lot of them like have to. Especially if you're not like Derrick Henry, if you're not a famous football player,
Yeah,
if you're just like mid, like nobody's gonna know who the fuck you are.
but that sounds great.
People want attention, baby. Attention's where the money is. Everyone wants money. I went when I was home for the holidays. My brother's wife, who's a teacher. It's weird to say my brother's wife. We were having an argument about would it be better for you to like have a day job teaching and like be gratified doing that, or would you rather sit in a room and scratch off lottery tickets on TikTok and make money that way? And it kept coming back. She kept saying the sentence like, yeah, but she just like doesn't have a job. She doesn't have to like, that's what she does for money.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you got it backwards, sister.
Wait,
just
whose
crazy.
side was she on? She was on teacher side?
No.
Oh, she was on TikTok side.
Yeah. You think I'm on
That's
TikTok
crazy, dude.
That's what people who aren't like, don't have like, I feel like I have to get stuff out. But some people just go, yeah, but it's better than a day job. It's like
Well, it is a job. And they have to do it
That's
a
what
lot.
they don't know, yeah.
Yeah. They have to keep doing it.
you wouldn't
And then again.
what if you could make all your money from
Lottery
TikTok?
tickets.
What if you could make all your money from TikTok,
Uh-huh.
but you have to stand outside of a Walmart being like, ooh, glizzy gobbler, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, hot dog, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, cowboy hat.
Is that better than my job?
You know there's people like fake NPCs.
Yeah. Nah, that's not better than my job.
The amount of time that you had to think about it is concerning.
Well,
Yeah,
I do get to like there's good parts.
But isn't there? No, I mean I'm upset with you for considering the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Why people want to be famous and they want to be able to say I make my money off YouTube and TikTok and social media, but they don't give a fuck what they're doing to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all these people that I know, people that are like now considering like whatever, but they just were doing reaction shit. Not even like I'm gonna have a formulated thought
Right.
after a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's just I'm gonna play this thing and be in the corner of it, and then at the end go, whoa, not me, dog.
Black guy hears white music first time.
Yeah, exactly. yeah.
Which I do love those videos.
No, it's a video of like a thing.
Oh, he's strumming.
Eat that sandwich. Like
Oh,
when I-
Black Betty, bam, lamb. This guy's white. Okay. Black Betty got a job, bam, lamb.
That's the whole video.
Wild, bam, lamb.
He just sits in his room and goes like this.
Yeah. And I do.
And there's nothing here. It's a phone like this, and he's looking to the side because he knows he's stitching it. And it's like that's what you do all day.
Yeah.
You don't say anything. You just make a face and do that. And it's like, isn't that retarded? Like, don't you feel bad about like what? I mean, maybe
is.
that's.
It
I don't
would
know.
be-
Maybe I'm wrong.
It would be a lot more interesting if those guys like, and maybe they're doing this on a stream somewhere and I only see the clips, but it would be a lot more interesting to me if they like, you sent them like Leonard Skinner and they were like, this is boring.
Mid.
Yeah, yeah. And then they go to the next one and they unexpectedly like the Pokemon theme song. I do want to be the very best.
Yo, this shit slap. What's this shit called?
Yeah.
Yoko Ono.
It's called Number 9. Number 9? 9?
Is that a song from her?
That's the one
Where
that
she just
she
says
had
number
too
9?
much influence on the White Album. Is that John Lennon song where they just I think she's saying Number 9. It's really
No
bad.
shit.
It's so bad.
I was watching a Howard Stern interview with Paul McCartney. We're back to the Beatles. And
Why
he
did-
was like, he's like, yeah, we didn't really want her in the studio. It's like, you never told John that? And he's like, no, I didn't. I never had the balls. We just kind of put up with it, but it was very obvious.
Why are you doing Jewish?
That's my Paul.
Because
Because I can only do Ringo. And the other ones are just less. They're Ringo, but less.
Ringo. With the Beatles.
The Beatles.
All right, here we go. First touchdown score of the game.
Dude, you guys just got it on the back. You're backed up on your own 5.
Yeah, and where do you go from there? Forward.
There's going to be a safety. If he goes back as far as he did the last 2 drives, it will be a safety.
Well, if he
The
goes
last first-
forward
last
as far back as he did last 2 drives, it's going to be a touchdown. And I'll win $120.
Reaction videos,
Mm-hmm.
lottery tickets.
How about
you-
pre-action
would you-
videos
would
where
you-
we just we predict how what we'll think of things?
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's like what they did with ridiculousness.
What do you mean?
They would put up the thumbnail from a video, and then they would be like, "What do you think's gonna happen?"
Yeah.
Or they'd play like the first couple seconds of it, and they'd be like, "What do you think?" Ridiculousness was like Rob Dyrdek's a genius.
Yeah, it's really ahead of its time in being
He-
stupid.
Yeah, but he owns. You know, that's like they play that show like he makes like millions off that show. Maybe
Really?
not billions, but millions for sure. Yeah,
So he's
it's like it's like the only thing they play on MTV or VH1, whichever one is on.
we're gonna have to kill him in the coming revolution. That sucks.
I like Rob Dyrdek. His
Well,
Fantasy
we could kill him
Factory,
in like a cool way.
like Gaddafi,
Yeah. yeah.
like let him out for the people to tear
How
apart.
did they kill Gaddafi? They like
They shoved a
shoved
machete
knives
up
up his ass. Yeah,
Yeah, he got That's not good.
I don't think that's what I meant by cool.
The government let that happen. Also,
I
They were
meant
just
like,
yeah,
he
deal
goes
with
off
that.
a half pipe and like there's like a really sharp wire in the air and his head just comes off and then he lands.
I would just take him out to like a lake and then be like, "Look out there."
Sorry, boy.
Yeah, I would Lenny him. I would just yeah. Just be like, "Look on the lake," and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's beautiful, George." Bah!
What was the thing with like that? What happened with the guy? Big. What was his name? Big. Was that his name?
Fat D.
Fat black.
Big N.
Fat big.
Big,
Fat big. Big fat.
big fat. Sasquatch.
What was his name?
Big Black.
Big black. Okay.
Yeah.
Fat big.
Christopher Big. His name was Christopher Big Black Boykin, and he was originally I love that show. He was originally his security guard,
Uh-huh.
and then they started making the show, and I think when Rob Dyrdek he like made a stink about them having a friend show. I don't think they wanted to do it at first. They didn't want a buddy show, but then he like shot an episode of it anyway, and they did it. I think one of the episodes
Oh wait, that was the other show. I forgot he had that show before.
he had multiple.
Yeah.
Big Black was on one,
Yeah.
and then they had two, and then he left for Fantasy Factory because he didn't want to be. He didn't like being the money. I don't know. I can't remember. But they had an episode where
They
he
didn't
was
have a
skating
ramp.
around.
They didn't have a
what?
ramp to the studio.
Not enough chicken.
It was just stairs. Can't do it anymore, Rob.
Stop! I don't want to. I don't want to end up on a Godfrey reel.
I can't do it anymore, Rob.
These fucking stairs.
You get one of those things that rides up the railing, or I walk.
All right.
You're not gonna walk.
Yeah. Fuck, we were racing there. I was trying to. Christopher Big Black Boykin. There was an episode where he was skateboarding and he was just like pushing security guards off of him. Like Big Black was like they were skateboarding around some mall or something. and He was falling around like dealing with the security guard. Hey, what are you gonna do? Hey, whoa! Like he was securitying the security guard, and that was like the thing that made that show. But yeah, he had heart. He's dead. He died.
What did he die of?
I guess.
Can I guess? Was it hypertension?
Yeah,
Was it-
probably. Super tension. Look at this. Oh, barely not a safety, retard.
Oh, first down.
No, look, he's behind the
That
line.
looks like a first. It's forward progress, bitch.
Damn it.
It's forward
damn.
progress. Bitch.
Eric knows more
I
about
do
football than
know
I
more.
thought he would.
I know a lot about football. I just stopped watching it because the Redskins sucked for too long.
They still suck, dude.
Then how
They're
did they
just
just
happy
get
to get a first down.
Wow,
Look at 'em.
wow. Tampa
Look at
must
this.
be really bad if
Look at this.
the worst
Dude,
team
they're
is gonna-
they're gonna get murked, dude.
first
They're
down.
lucky to be here.
First down.
Look at that, barely not a safety.
First down.
All right. You can't keep this up the whole game.
I can when they score this touchdown.
They
and
can't
I get
do that though. They
and I get
can't.
$150.
They can't do that the whole game. He's gonna get killed.
Oh,
No,
first down.
I don't like that.
First down.
Fumble.
That was not a fumble.
I know it's not a
Look at
fumble, but
that. That's
All
a
right.
first down.
I'm done. I don't have anything else. Let's not subject the people. We're gonna watch the game.
Okay.
Go Bucks. We'll see you guys next week or whenever the fuck. I love you. Bye.